If you go far enough to the west on the BTS in Bangkok, you'll see a site like this. I'm at the Pattaya BTS station near the Big C, and this is the view of the Erawan Museum and Shrine. The museum and grounds are open from 9 to 6 daily. Ticket counter closes at 5. Prices are 500 baht for adults, 250 baht for children. There's a gift shop and a couple of places to buy food, drinks, and snacks inside. This museum, topped by the huge three-headed elephant statue, is not an attraction that all tourists get to in Bangkok. It's outside of the tourist area, where most of the attractions are grouped, generally speaking. The Erawan Museum seems far away, but it's not really, and it's very easy to get to on the BTS. The museum is located right between the Pattaya BTS and the Chiang Erawan BTS, and it's walkable from both. Or, of course, you can take a taxi or hop on a motor taxi for that last bit. The surrounding garden area of the Erawan Museum is made up of trees from traditional Thai literature. They're from all over Thailand, and many of them are rare. The path in the garden leads you to different shrines or different levels for prayer. You can also just admire them. There are many elephant statues, ponds, and plants. It's a nice stroll through the park, and it provides a lot of photo opportunities. The three-headed elephant is based on a mythological character in Hinduism and built by a well-known antique collector who wanted to preserve his antique collection for future generations. I enjoyed walking through the grounds and seeing the museum inside. On the first level, there are some works from as far back as the Ming Dynasty that were really interesting to see. The number of exhibited items is limited, but it's air conditioned inside, so I lingered a bit. If you're willing to step out of your comfort zone just a little bit and travel a little farther afield, the Erawan Museum is a nice place to visit. I wouldn't spend hours and hours in here, but it's great to come and walk through the grounds, visit the museum and have a snack, and if you're traveling with kids, they're going to love it. When I visit a place like the Erawan Museum, the next stop for me is always food of some type, whether it's from a food cart, a coffee shop, a food court, or a restaurant. Bangkok is a foodie's heaven. The options are really too many to describe, and I always find great food at small Thai restaurants, not fancy ones, just mom and pop style places with a few tables. You can find these mom and pop restaurants all over Bangkok. There are a couple very near my condo that I frequent when I just want something easy, fast, delicious, and cheap. I think every big sea and Lotus has a huge food court from what I've experienced. I always enjoy checking them out when I'm shopping. The food's great, but I think it can be a little pricey if you're counting your baht, depending on where you are and what your choices are. In the main tourist area in Bangkok, near the Asok and Nana BTS stations, there are so many restaurants to choose from. It can be overwhelming. I discovered a place that has great food and it's cheap too, which is unusual for the area. I'm sure other people have found this one, but I don't think it's a place you'll find just by walking around the area. This is a food court located inside the Graysorn Amarin office tower. It's actually the dining facility for the workers there. It's easy to get to from the Chit Lom BTS, where there's a skybridge that will put you right inside the building. This is the same location where the Louis Vuitton Cafe is located, and it's a popular spot for selfies. The first 3 floors inside the tower consist of shopping. It's like a mall in there. And the food court is on the 4th floor. So find your way to an escalator and head up to the 4th floor. Once inside the food court, you need to go to the ticket booth first and buy a card that works like a gift card. You just put a few hundred baht on it and use it to pay for your food and drinks from the food stations inside. You'll get any unused money back when you leave. Inside you'll find plenty of Thai food options and some Chinese food options as well. It's all so good really and seems authentic. You just need to try something and then you'll be hooked. This food court is busy at lunchtime, of course, so I'd advise an early lunch or a late lunch or early dinner even. It's comfortable, the environment is nice, it's air conditioned of course, and you get some great food at affordable prices without having to venture too far from your hotel or wherever you're staying. It's the broth that makes it work. It's so good. It's not spicy, but it's strong. On my way back from the Gracehorn Tower food court, I made a stop at the Central World Mall, where there are also some great dining options at mall prices, but I like to stop in when I'm in the area. Today I just had some espresso and a pastry and checked out a few shops. Behind Central World, or on the north side of it, between the mall and the Klong, is a small park called Pattaya Wananarak Park, or as I call it, that little park behind Central World. I like to walk through the parks in Bangkok. There are many of them in varying sizes. It's a nice break from the congestion, and there's usually something to see there. This one is a small one with just a walking path, plenty of trees, some flower gardens that are really nice, and great views of the skyline. I had a busy week. I made a quick visit to Jomtien and Pattaya to check out some condos in the area, and I'll post a Pattaya video later, but here I just wanted to describe the bus transportation that a lot of tourists have questions about. I booked a ticket online and took one of the large buses from Ekamai bus station for the 2.5-hour ride to the North Pattaya bus station. Then I took a taxi to my hotel in Jomtien without any issues. I'll be sure to put the link to the website where you buy your tickets online in the description below. The process is easy. The booking process is simple and affordable. My ticket was about $4 US. There are a couple of different types of vehicles, from the larger buses that hold about 40 passengers to smaller vans, which are a little faster, but they have very limited space for luggage or anything else you might carry. They're not that fast, honestly. I'd recommend you just go with the large bus for the comfort of it. You're not saving that much money, and you're not getting to Pattaya any quicker. Those aren't selling points for me, so I opted for the bigger bus. Keep an eye on the bus symbols on the signs over the ticket windows, so you know to go where the larger bus is, if that's what you're looking for. In my case, they told me to come back a little later because I was a little early, but at least I knew where to go. I found a coffee shop with the aircon and kept an eye on the time. There's a larger area behind the ticket area with several food options and vendors. This is where the restrooms are. You need to find the sign and follow the arrows. The restrooms are 10 baht, and they keep them quite clean. My bus was comfortable, and the aircon worked nicely. There wasn't any Wi-Fi, but I had another phone I used as a hotspot to do some reading. I had some small snacks, but I get the feeling I wasn't supposed to, so I'd recommend you keep those small to fruit or small crackers, for example. I don't think they like large food on the bus. And there are no tray tables, so keep it simple. The drive to Pattaya was fast and time just flew by. I used a grab taxi when I got there and headed to Jomtien to check out my hotel. I always want to encourage people to move around a bit when they travel and not restrict their activities to the area just around their hotel or the tourist zone. The BTS and the MRT make it easy to get around Bangkok, and the buses make a trip to other cities like Chiang Mai or Pattaya easy and affordable. So get out and take a chance and explore some locations that not everyone has the opportunity to visit, and make your visit or vacation a little more adventurous. Be sure to like and subscribe. That really helps the channel so much. Or you can buy a coffee if you like. That helps a lot too, and I'm a coffee lover. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you on the next one. Click the bell to be notified when it's up.